Today we are gonna explore some module of web automation that's a element. We'll see here use case and this workflow. First it will open here tab and wait for element, drag and drop, open a new tab, type here password and check and selection, checkbox and type here name. Let's move on each activity one by one. Here it's a drag and drop. We'll get here specific web page which is already activated. And then I want to move this element at its position. Drag and drop, select element, capture. In drop to parameter, we'll select here element and after it we'll test it and you can see it will drag and drop here. And there's a wait for element. It will wait for your selector to move on your workflow. Here it's a set timeout parameter and timeout number of seconds. Fill password field. By fill password, type a password in a password field. Here it's a password field. In a password parameter, just password. Select drop-down option. It's used for select drop-down and select element. You can choose by index or text. It's set by attribute. So I'll choose here index and type here index 2. And now done. Select checkbox state. If you want to change the state of checkbox like check or uncheck, then you'll choose this element. I'll choose here checkbox and then for testing I'll just put here uncheck. I'll test it. As you can see it's unchecked. And then set element at value. It's used for set value attribute of like an input value. I'll select here element. Here its name. I'll type here value of text. Set element attribute. It's hidden attribute of element which you can see on inspection of element. Let's see it. Like a name input. Here it's attribute placeholder ID and here data label. And I want to set here another attribute, so I'll use it. Firstly select here element. After selection type here attribute name and now I'll test it. And you can see here its go attribute is set with the attribute value 3 to 1. It's very rare case when you'll use it. Get element will be used just to store element in variable. To use it later, you can choose here CSS or export selector. I'll type here input and you can use this element later into your workflow. In get related element, you can get a parent, siblings and other related element of your target element. Like I'll select here element and I want to fetch its parent. You will store its parent in web element result and you can use it later. Get similar element. It's most important activity that you'll need to perform mostly into your workflow. Target here your selector. You can search your selector in a specific element. If you'll press here and you can define here its parent. After selection, when you will check this checkbox, you will also get here number of element variable. How many elements are retrieved against this selector, and you can use it later for click, type, and so on. You can use it to iterate through to your list.